Hey guys, Lou here, Tiny Mountain Houses. First off, I want to apologize to you guys. We don't have our typical equipment today, so I'm kind of yelling so you can hear us. But we've got some noise going around here. I just wanted the opportunity to show you this latest build. It is a Castle Peak. We've stretched a 24 foot to 26 feet. We've also added the shed roof accent in the living room area, which you'll see once we get inside. We did this really cool custom color with the standing seam metal as an accent. And we got this really cool green door too. It's got a pet door in it. This is a half light French. It doesn't have the blinds in it. We've also taken away one of the 30/80 windows because we've got a staircase in this house. It looks really nice. So that's why you're only seeing one window here. Kind of want to walk you around. If Jason can follow me over. I'm going to tone my voice down a little bit so I won't be too loud, but hopefully I'm loud enough. What we've added here is a full width storage box that includes space for 2 propane tanks here and a lot of storage on the right hand side. What happens when we do this, if you do order a mini split, it has to go on the end wall of the house, and I'll show you that in a second. I want to walk around here, or have Jason walk around here with me. I also want to point out, in this case, the buyer of this house wanted a filtration system. So we've added a filtration system here, and of course this is going to come off for transit, but it pops right back on, slides on these screws. Easy to set it up. Evidently it does a fantastic job of filtering elements from your water. What you're seeing here is the backside of our tankless on-demand water heating system, which we've actually placed the unit under the sink of the bathroom to save us space elsewhere in the build. As we walk in this direction here, we've also added an outdoor shower. So we've got an outdoor shower here. This is for her pets. Nice location for access. We've also added another door to this side of the house. Now this is a full light French with the blinds built into it, painted the same green as the front door was. Nice flow through the house, easy access to get into the flex room. We're going to walk around here. By the way, I want to point one thing out too. Whenever we do add an exterior door, we always add a light that goes with that door. So let's walk around here. As I mentioned a minute ago, mini split. Basically, we've actually custom built a support system for our mini splits because you can't just use any old support system. So we designed one that's going to hold us in place. You don't have to worry about issues with it. I have heard stories where there have been some pretty catastrophic things that have happened with these because they haven't been mounted properly. So with that, we're going to walk inside. And I'm going to show you the inside. I can't wait. It looks really awesome. Hey guys, here we are. Castle Peak 26. This really turned out fabulous. I want to first off point out the cabinetry in this Castle Peak. These are our standard alder cabinets. Now of course, whenever possible, we do the extended height in here. But didn't they turn out great? If you look at the countertop, we've got beautiful 3cm quartz in this build. We've added the commercial style spring faucet, and of course the undermount stainless steel sink, which is 24 inches wide and it's over 9 inches deep. It's a good sized sink for a tiny house. Inside of our cabinets, I just want to give a quick shot in here. You know, on these overheads, these are adjustable shelves. So you can basically make this work for whatever you have to put in these. The cooktop, or I'm sorry, the range hood, stainless steel. We've added our 3-burner cast iron grate range. Beautiful design, isn't it? It's got the fold down protector that also provides you with additional countertop space. And check it out, blue lights. This is one of my favorite appliances. As always, our apartment size refrigerator. This is a 9.1 cubic foot bottom freezer. Really accentuates this kitchen nicely, if I do say so myself. I want to go back to the cabinets here. You know, I talk about it all the time. We've got these are soft close drawers, fully extended, double roller ball bearing design, so you've got full access to the back. We've done the soft close on the cabinet doors as well. Nice feature. If you want that in your tiny build, just let us know, guys. I'm going to kind of swivel around here. I'm going to have Jason come over to the other side of the kitchen here. As I said, my apologies. We're kind of makeshifting this video here. You know, once again, I'm sorry if it doesn't come out to our typical quality. What we got here is our pantry cabinet. I don't know if you can see that from Jason's vantage point there, but below it here, we've basically housed a single unit washer dryer. It's the Splendide version. If that works for you, fantastic. In other cases, we left this a full pantry, or we can actually turn it into a closet if you'd rather. So you've got lots of flexibility here. I want to point out, I talked to you a second ago about the staircase and what happens when we do a staircase in this particular build. We end up not being able to do the two 30/80 windows here, so we have to reduce it to one window. This staircase is a storage staircase. And I know you've probably seen this before in our builds. Lots of additional storage in here when we do this. And then it accesses the loft space very nicely. Always provide a handrail on the wall side. And what we end up doing here is, as opposed to the exposed white wheel well, we've encased it with the same color as we've done the staircase. So I think it integrates well. It doesn't, you don't step on it and make it dirty, and with the white it gets tough. So I think that works really, really good. Let's walk around, and I want to show you the den room. So let's walk back here to the flex room. And as we come back here, Jason can stop for a second. We've actually added stub walls here with a 30-inch pocket door to divide this area from the rest of the house. And this is where we actually added that single black French door. So come on back here. Jason can just stand right there. I think that worked out good. So here's what you've got. This is almost 7 feet deep, white beadboard walls with a beautiful exposed pine, knotty pine ceiling here with a clear coat finish. I think it really turned out beautifully. We've added sconce lights in this room as opposed to the typical track light that's in the ceiling, and we've added a couple extra windows in here for a lot of light. And of course, the French door also provides a lot of additional lights and that access to this area. So with that, I'm going to flip around and we're going to go take a look at the bathroom. Okay, so here's what we have: is we got a 4-door linen. Actually, it's 3-door linen because we've added a bank of drawers on the left-hand side of that. Very easily done. Provides you with that additional storage. We've done a mirrored medicine cabinet above the sink. Once again, the quartz countertops, satin nickel faucet. And then here's your cabinet. As I stated outside, that's where your on-demand water heating system is placed in this particular build. The other thing I want to point out is the toilet. We've taken out the standard flush toilet and we've added a separate composting toilet. We also offer several other toilet options. Let us know what your needs are. But we seem to be using the separate more than any others. Taking a look at the shower, as always, or as most of the time I should say, single unit fiberglass, so it's not in sections, 2 seats, nice and roomy for a tiny house, don't you think? Ceiling wise, as always, we're enclosing the ceiling with beadboard, and we've got 3 slim light LEDs in that ceiling area. And of course the one over the shower needs to be rated for basically the place above the shower, so it's water rated, if you will. So come on out, let's take a look at the rest of the house. One thing, I don't know if you've noticed it or not, and I didn't mention it until now, is this is an extended height build. In other words, what we've done is actually lowered our trailer and raised up the ceiling by about 3 inches, giving you about 51 inches of headspace in this loft, which is significant in a tiny house. The other thing we've done here, as I mentioned outside, is we've added that shed roof our ceiling inside here, and we've accented it with a dark stained tongue groove pine. So it really breaks up that ceiling area nicely. I think it turned out just wonderful. I really, really like the look. We can take a look at the other loft from the primary loft. And there you go. That loft is just under 6 feet by 8 feet wide. Once again, the same ceiling height. You've got the sconce lights that are standard in that build, and it's got the tongue and groove flooring in there with a clear coat on it. I think it really accentuates the build nicely. The other thing we've added is the mini split. I showed you the compressor outside, so there's the head for it right there. It's remote controlled and it's on, and you can't even hear it. It's whisper quiet. In the ceiling area, you'll notice this is a prep for a ceiling fan. So what you've got there is the ability to hang a ceiling fan there. We don't recommend you putting anything bigger than 24 inches up there. They could be a hazard. So and a lot of times we'll install the ceiling fan. It's entirely up to you. If you want to do that, fantastic. I want to point one other thing out. If you look at the tops of our cabinets, you notice we capped them off. We finished them. So you can actually put things on top. You've got a good finished look from not only above, but from below as well. Cool stuff, isn't it? So I think, to recap, what we're looking at here is a 26-foot castle peak, staircase, quartz countertops, the cool commercial faucet, the extended height cabinets. We've got on the outside of it, we've added that additional French door. We've got the doggy door on the front door. It's a pretty cool looking accent on the outside, if I say so myself. So there's a lot of things that we've added to this build. They may not be the perfect fit for you, but I'll tell you what, they're the perfect fit for a buyer. And really, that's who we want to satisfy, is you as a buyer. So I just want to thank you for checking us out. We will do, if you do choose us as your builder, we'll do a fantastic job for you. We will customize your tiny house to meet your needs, as we did for our customer here. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for checking us out. Once again, I want to apologize for maybe the quality of this video. We're a little hampered today because we didn't have our typical equipment, but we try hard. Hopefully it'll work for you and just representing what it is we do. Once again, thanks a lot. Lou here, Tiny Mountain Houses.